morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog of the India Darshan travel series. So right now I'm in my hotel in Surat and soon we'll be on our way to the next and final destination of this entire road trip before we start heading back, which is going to be a coastal town down south. Another one that we have only read about in the geography books but have never visited in person before, so it's going to be a first time for me. But before I do that, I'm going to go out and try a Surati street side dish called locho. So I tried doing that yesterday after I attended the Aarti at the Tapi river, but unfortunately these shops close around 8 p.m. or so, and that was the time when I left the riverbank, so I didn't get a chance to try it. But today we're going to try it because it's a breakfast dish anyway, and the shops open early in the morning. So let's get started, let's hit the road and get ourselves some locho. So just got done with the breakfast. The breakfast is really nice. So I came to Gopal Locho, standing right in front of the shop under the shade. And Locho, I was reading, there's a board sign that explains how it came up, because the name sounds as if it was like a mess up. It was indeed a mess up. So in the batter they added extra water, and then eventually it became a dish, and now everybody eats it. So now maybe not so many people, but typically in like some shops there is a lot of crowd, and they also have cold cocoa. And that's a little bit creamier than what I had yesterday. So it was a nice breakfast for 120 rupees, and I'm full now. I'm gonna go to the hotel, grab the bags, check out and hit the road. We do have a long ride today, but I'm hoping it's gonna be a coastal ride. I don't know, it's my first time there, so I don't know how the route looks like. So let's get started. It's almost 10 a.m. already, so time to hit the road. So we are 18 kilometers away from destination, but I found a nice air-conditioned restaurant. So sat down to dine in, grabbing some light meal, just noodles, lemonade and some salad. But it's pretty empty right now, so that's pretty nice. I have the entire air-conditioned place to myself. So rest up a little bit, and hopefully in half an hour or so we'll be there. So half-hour lunch break, half-hour riding, and we'll get there to the destination. Alright, so after running around in the heat and humidity for I think over an hour, finally found myself a nice accommodation. This is called Hotel Silver. There's two Hotel Silver. There is one Silver Sands, I think. That's a resort very close to the beach side. So I think we are close to the Devka beach. And this is further in, about 500-600 meters in from that road. This is also Hotel Silver, but this is a bar and restaurant. So there's a restaurant on site, and then they also have accommodations. The tricky business here is that I was finding hotel ranges for 4,000 to 15,000 rupees a night, and I got booted out of them for various reasons. Most common reason was no single occupancy allowed, and the other common reason that I was finding was no two-wheelers allowed on premises. So you would have to park it further in the exterior of the premises, which wasn't very secure. And this especially happened at one of the places that was like a premium resort chain. So it's like, what? You charge 15,000 rupees a night and won't even allow me to park my vehicle inside the closed premises. Only for two-wheelers. Four-wheelers were parked inside. So anyways, after kind of getting booted from several hotels, I finally found this place. And it turns out that these people are very friendly. So when they saw me sweating and, kind of like running around like a headless chicken, they figured that I was troubled by this fact, and then they immediately processed everything. And this is a very budget friendly place, so I'm going to rest up for a little bit. And there's a beach right next door, so in the evening we're just going to go check out that beach. I think it's the Devka beach. And tomorrow we have the full day to ourselves. And I spoke to, while I was getting booted out of the hotels, I was asking them what's there to see. So they told me a couple of viewpoints that are easily coverable within a day. We're going to do that tomorrow in the next vlog. So for now, let's rest up, and also like a very mini room tour. That's pretty much the room. Nothing fancy, just a bed, a small cupboard there, and this is the bathroom area. Their switches are like French fries, so it's like a very thin button. You just press that, and that's it. That's pretty much nice and modest accommodation. So yeah, it's 3 p.m. now. I think I'm going to rest up until 6 p.m. and then we're going to go to the beach side and try and see if we can check out, let's say, sunset, for example. Oh, this is interesting. They have some incense sticks, lavender incense sticks that you could light up. They even give a stand and a matchstick for that, matchbox. So you can light an incense stick, and that might help you sleep better at night. It says sleep well. This is a unique thing I saw. Never seen something like that before. Might try that at night. Okay, see you after a short nap break. All right, people. Good evening once more from Daman. So just walking around in the parking area of the resort where I'm staying. So that's where the rooms are. Just gonna walk around a little bit to try and see if there are some facilities or anything that I missed before. And then after that, we're gonna go to the beach to check out the sunset. So that's Hotel Silver. And that's the restaurant there, and I'm curious what's on that side. There's a very big facility here, so just in case if I'm missing something. And there's also a spa here. I had a feeling I was missing something. There were a lot of kids making noise. So there's a swimming pool here. First time complimentary for 2 hours. Next time is chargeable. So maybe we'll try that tomorrow or tonight, I don't know. They say you get some sort of a coupon from the reception, so we're gonna ask the reception on the way out. I guess that was it pretty much in terms of facilities, and this is just like a farmhouse and party plot and parking for that, so nothing much to see here. Let's go and ask about the swimming stuff here. So got myself a token. Not gonna go swimming just yet, but the owner said like come to me whenever you want to go for a swim, so that's fine. We're gonna grab a token every time we want to go take a swim. So for now, let's go out, and that's the name of the hotel. So it's called Hotel Silver Resort. I should have seen the board. It says the swimming pool is right here. So anyway, so that's the hotel. If you're a solo traveler like me, might as well just directly look for this place and come over here a little bit inwards from the Devka beach kind of area. So okay, let's go to the beach side now. I see some eateries. There's one there, there are a couple of them here, and there's also a street shop here. So food there is a little bit expensive. I bought 2 packs of chip and a cold drink, was already 100 rupees. So next time might as well buy from these kind of shops because their prices might be slightly cheaper. And I already see water right there, but of course can't go that way. So we're gonna go drive this way, and then whichever is the first access point, we're gonna get to the beach from there. So drove down a little bit. So this is a very nice walking pedestrian path that they've made. It's like a very long path that goes all along the beach side. Found myself a nice parking. Now you just walk over to the other side, and I think this is a non-swimmable beach. So maybe just see the views from a distance or try to go down a little bit. Anyways, let's cross the road and see how it looks like from here. It's all black sand down here. It looks like very low tide. The water is receded quite some bit, but yes, at least it's walkable and it's not super messy. So there are very few food carts along this road, and there are signs everywhere that says no swimming, no eating, drinking. So you can just come here, walk, enjoy a sunset. And then there were restaurants close to the hotel, so probably tonight I'm gonna dine somewhere there. And I still don't know if I want to go for a swim in the pool or not, but we'll think about that at some point. Maybe if the pool remains open late at night, then probably I'll do a night swim today and afternoon swim tomorrow. We'll see. I'm just kind of tempted to try swimming because this water is not swimmable for sure, but I also don't want to miss the sunset. So let's wait for the sunset to happen. Should be happening in about 30-40 minutes. So let's find ourselves a good spot. Well, we do have a lot of time, and I'm curious if there's some other part of this beach wedge which has a little bit more water. I'm gonna drive up a little bit more and try to see it from that side, because this is yeah, there could be a little bit more water. So let's see, let's drive around. It's a nice and cool ride anyway, and we have plenty of time. We just came up at the dry dock, and most of these fisher boats have some sort of a license plate number. That's interesting, I've never seen that. And if this color coding is the same as what I learned in Marshal's Locks in Malta while I was exploring, they mentioned that the color scheme is basically relevant for the village where the fisherman and the boat belongs to. So I see different color codes in most of these boats, so I'm guessing that is the same. But they also have a license plate, stands with DD03, so I'm guessing DD is Daman and Diu. 03 might be for Daman, I guess, not really sure. But yeah, most of the beach is pretty low tide. There is a lighthouse over there, so I'm just gonna drive around and see if there is a decent spot for a sunset. I see there are some people that have gone further down on the beach over there, so we'll see if there is a nicer spot. If not, we'll enjoy the sunset with what we get. And there is a fort here, I think the Nani Daman fort, that's undergoing renovation, especially the access part. And there is a temple premises here, so we're gonna try and see from the temple, otherwise we're gonna go back to where we came from and just spend time at the beach today. Alright, so back in the room, just check the timings of the swimming pool. It's from 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m, which gives me nearly 35 minutes to go take a quick dunk in the pool. So I'm gonna change and quickly jump into the pool, and I'll see you again in another episode of the India Darshan travel series. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.